my name until the city burns and the stars fade away and your scars don't hurt. Stay with me until the last man falls. I don't need them anyway. When I'm with you, I have it all. Oh, I'll never let you slip away. Oh, and you don't have to be afraid. I will hold you till the sun comes crashing down. I'm yours until the end of time.
Okay. I'm back. Tonight's just one of those nights. Just, yeah. You ever have one of those nights where you just feel disorganized? Where you could just drop kick something? Yeah. Just feeling it. Just feeling that how bad today is. That's right. Welcome. In a abbreviated quick episode tonight, it's clear out. I don't know if you noticed it, but it's clear. Getting the cameras set up here. I mean, if you want to join me, you most certainly can. You can actually watch me do this in live time, getting this together. I did put up the Zoom ID and password. Because, of course, naturally, cameras aren't working the way I want them to. Naturally, you know. Because why wouldn't they? So it looks like the Finder is not working tonight. Because why wouldn't it? I do have the moon on the camera. The moon on, yeah, for the Canon T, the 1000D. I do have that though, which is pretty cool. And I can pull that up. So just give me 1 second. Oh, now I got all my messages. Oh, how about that? And Joanne, welcome. Yeah, so we're having a lot of technical difficulties tonight. It is one of those nights. It is just one of those nights where it is just bad. It's clear. It's really clear out there. It's just nothing's working the way I want it to. Nothing. You're saying that the meeting is invalid. Well, let me take a look and see. Maybe I typed it in wrong. Who knows? Oh, yep, I typed it in wrong. See how I'm having a bad night? Yeah, that's right. 0495. And of course, naturally, the internet is really bad. Reset this here. if I could get anything working tonight. It is really bad. I know, the internet's not working. It's clear out there, but I'm not getting nothing. Ugh.
Hello?
Yes. Yep. We're having one of those nights. It's a bad night. I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me, Hemi? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. No, nothing. Can you hear me? Nothing.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, yes.
Just be able to pick up my mic. Check my settings.
You can't hear me on it at all. Nothing. Nope.
Speakers, no. Speakers. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes. But can you?
Good.
But can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Now
Okay,
you
there
can
we
hear me. Okay, good.
Yep.
At least something's going right tonight. It is bad, Hemi. It is bad. All the cameras aren't working. It is bad. I can't. The internet is just terrible tonight. I really was hoping I was going to get something. I was going to do something tonight. Like,
Yeah, it's been a super yeah.
Yeah, it's bad. I don't.
Super effed up day today.
Big time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Joanne says she can hear us when we're not buffering.
Oh no! I know I'm getting it too. The buffering from that and internet.
Yeah, the internet is. I reset it too, and I figured it would work.
Even Twitch is screwing up big time.
Oh, so it's not just me. This is just internet in general.
Internet in general, yeah. I think something's going on.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
And it's clear out there, Hemi. It's clear.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is.
And cameras aren't working. It's just... It's a bad night.
Overall, yes, it has been.
Oh, boy.
What's it called?
As what you said, it was a manic Monday.
Yes, it is. It's definitely a manic Monday today. Even my live streaming, I had 0 viewers
Really?
today for 4 straight hours or 5 hours, I think. Yeah.
Dang.
It's that bad for me too. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it. I just
Yeah.
I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to up the bit rate here.
Mm-hmm. Up
And-
the bit rate from your
Yeah, and it's just still not working.
man.
Let's try that and see if that works. When it goes so well, then it can also go so bad.
Hmm. Oh, my mic gets loud.
Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah,
Right.
it's like buffering so badly.
Yeah, it is. It's buffering. It's doing that spinning wheel thing.
Mm-hmm.
Stand off too.
Man, and I was going to show you everything tonight. I was going to be able to show you how I get set up and all that stuff. Yeah, it's stuck at 9:13 and 48 seconds. That was 4 minutes ago.
Oh, it's still stuck. Did you check your speed, your internet speed and all?
Yeah. And it was fine before. Well, let me check.
Daggone.
Hang on, let me close out some stuff here. Maybe that might be it. Hang on.
Okay.
Closing out some windows. Taking stuff down.
I'm using 91% of my memory too.
Yeah, I'm taking stuff out here. Let's see.
Yeah. Well, I need to buy another memory stick.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay. Alright, so I just closed out a couple programs. Hopefully that might help. Maybe not. Because if not, I may have to not stream. As bad as that sounds. Just checking here. What I might just do is I might just hit refresh.
What are you gonna refresh?
The front screen, the what is it? The website.
Yeah.
See if that works. Usually, when I reset YouTube, usually that will work.
Oh, when you reset it.
Yeah.
I hear you loud and clear on YouTube.
Yeah.
You're really loud and clear.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's the audio is going to be
Uh-huh.
fine. It's just not picking up enough bit rate for the video, which is why it's skipping so badly.
Hmm.
And once in a while, the internet will just decide not to work.
Man.
Yeah. All right, we're refreshing. try this again here.
Refreshing YouTube.
Yeah. And I just put on take 333 because this is ridiculous.
I wonder if it makes a difference too if I turn my camera off.
That won't, because you had your camera on the whole time last time, and it worked perfectly.
And it wasn't okay.
Yeah, and it worked perfectly fine.
Take
Sometimes,
333.
yeah. Sometimes I'll tell you, even YouTube just screws up. Sometimes it's just bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I could go on a website, I could do anything, and just this time it's just I don't know.
Yeah, it could be a YouTube issue too. With yeah.
Could be. I mean, I could keep going. It's just that it'll be on a severe delay.
Yeah. But if you try it on different platforms, I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I could.
Yeah.
I always thought about that.
Twitch or something else.
YouTube is starting to get to the point where it's like. But I've done all this work getting all the subscribers, though. That's the thing. I've done all
you got
that
them,
work.
Yeah. You got a lot.
Yeah, and it's like 15 a day that I'm getting, and that's that just goes.
Damn.
It just goes to show you that you just got to keep doing the outreach. You got to keep talking to people and going on different streams. I'm on 5, 6, 7 different streams a day, just talking to everybody.
Dang.
Yeah, and I'm just trying. We'll see. I have, and the cool thing is I have the whirlpool in view, and it's. I have it in view. It's just a matter of, can we do something? That's the sad part. I mean, I could flip this to long exposure. Now, of course, you probably won't see it on YouTube for like 10 minutes. Which is the stupid part. It'll take freaking forever.
Yeah, that mega delay for YouTube.
You think yesterday was bad? Today's going to be even worse. Today's going to be like, we'll see the moon tomorrow.
Yeah.
You'll wake up tomorrow morning and be like, oh yeah, there's the moon from last night. There it is.
It's funny.
What am I supposed to do? I have all these cameras all ready to go.
Yeah, it's dark in your area.
Yes.
The sun's still up on my end. Yeah, my end.
Oh yeah, the moon is up and everything. It's
Wow.
beautiful out there. Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, I'll get to see that tonight when the sun goes down.
Hopefully it's clear near you.
It's partly cloudy, I think.
Well, it's not terrible.
Not too shabby, yeah. We'll see. Usually it's clear nights over here.
Loading all the cameras up, because who knows, this
So I
might
can
catch
see
up.
almost every star.
Oh, I know, and that's what you're going to see tonight if things work out better. Try anyways. Let's see. What's up?
Oh. Yeah, even Twitch is having problems right now.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's showing that not enough memory to open this page. Oh, that's on my end.
Ah.
I don't have enough memory.
So it's just that kind of day.
Yeah, it's that type of... Okay, I gotta close the program then. Wonderful. There we go.
Well, we can actually see my view now. That's a positive.
Yeah.
But now I don't have a clock up there. Shoot. Let me just pull the clock up here and then... Running out of room.
Oh.
Because What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get everything up so at least you could see what it looks like when I'm actually doing a live session.
Uh-huh.
At least I'm trying. That there. Taking an image there. See how long it takes before the clock shows up on YouTube. Because right now I got the wide field on, I got the Canon camera on, which is up at the top right, and then the Meade camera, the monochrome, which is showing Whirlpool. Because I wanted to pick something real fast. I just wanted to see where the go-to was and how it was. And right now it's looking good. Why is that camera so freaking bright? Jeez.
Damn.
Hold on, you're going to see that in a second. There's going to be a camera that's going to be like super bright.
It's going to hurt my eyes.
Yeah, probably will. It's trying. You learn to just live with it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yep, gotta deal with...
Because what can you do? You know?
Yeah, gotta deal with the tough stuff in life. Always.
Yeah. No one's ever going to be perfect, and that's the other thing. No stream is ever going to be perfect. Oh, see, now the camera's coming up. Oh, but it looks like it's...
Uh-huh.
Look at the clock on the stream.
Oh, yeah, I see that. 9:24.
But look at it. There's no lag.
Wow. It's going. It's the seconds just keeps going.
That's a good thing. That means it's live. That means there's no delay.
Right on.
Oh, look at that. We might actually get something, Hemi.
I'll be damned.
We might actually get something going here.
Yeah.
There. Now it's going to show that super bright camera up at the top. Oh, whoops.
Super bright camera.
Yeah. I accidentally put the gain way too high.
Is that the one in the middle?
Yeah.
Top middle?
Yeah. That's
that one.
That's the wide field.
Ooh.
Yeah. Whoops. And I'm also getting the guider up now too, so that'll come up in a second here. I'm just getting everything all set up here.
Okay.
You're going to start seeing a whole bunch of stuff come up now. And I'm going to start putting up all of this wonderful good stuff. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Oh, damn it. Did not mean to do that. Son of a...
What happened?
I accidentally hit the wrong thing.
Oh.
Oh, there we go. That's why. There we go. Alright, so now we're just getting this all ready to go. I have cameras galore. And I'll go over it with you with everything. So this will be a refresher for you, which is going to be nice.
Okay.
So you'll be able to get a chance to see how this works out and how this goes, which is going to be so cool. Okay, that's that one. This is the graph. The graph's coming up. Okay. Right. What I want to do is I want to move this up just a little bit. Now we're going to get Stellarium up. This is what I do every time before I stream. I wanted to do this on purpose so this way you could see how long it takes to get things set up. Just me working on in the background here. I'm also going to get the other camera up. Okay. Perfect. Right. Just want to see how much of a delay we're on here.
Stupid phone.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
But it's still it's running really good though. I mean, now it's running with no problems at all. I'm watching the clock and there's no delay at all. Well, not delay, but I'm just saying there's no buffering.
Yeah, it's not buffering either. Nothing spinning.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. Now, can they hear us on the chat very well?
I don't know. I'm hoping they can.
I don't either.
I'm really hoping they can.
Yeah, I turned the sound off so it doesn't double feedback onto this for the stream.
True, and I did turn off the mute. Well, the music's going, but it's really low.
Oh yeah. You probably hear my computer in the background, I think.
No, actually, I really can't.
Oh, you can't really?
No,
wow.
I could just hear just you, and that's about it, and that's good.
Oh, cool.
The low music.
That's why.
The low music definitely drowns it out.
Oh, okay, that's good. There we go. Yeah, future I'm considering getting a dynamic mic so it doesn't pick up the sounds, in my room.
Crazy thing is, I don't even have a mic. I just use the computer's microphone.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Don't even use anything else. That's really all I use.
Oh yeah, because you have a laptop.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
What I'm just doing is I'm filling the screen. So I'm filling the screen. You're gonna start noticing things are gonna start popping up now.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Genghis Khan is on. Welcome, Genghis.
Hello there. Good evening.
And welcome. I gotta get this moved up. I'm just moving this up on the camera here, so you're gonna notice in about 30 seconds. You're gonna notice, and that's the one thing that's gonna drive me off a wall. Is that it's going to be so delayed. I wonder if there's any way to fix that.
The delay?
Yeah, and it's saying it's 9:32:02, which actually I guess is not horrendous. Actually, now that I think about it, it's 9:33 right now. It's about 40 seconds behind.
Right.
Which is not atrocious. Just getting this centered between two cameras. We're going to go after M51 tonight. I don't know if... I know we've gotten it before, but at least we'll get it tonight.
The Galaxy?
Yeah, M51, which is the Whirlpool.
Oh, cool. I'd like to see that.
It'll be nice to get, so I want to get this in view for both cameras. I think we're in view. Both. I'm trying to center them.
Right on.
So let's try trigger mode, and then we'll do that and see where we are. And if anybody else wants to join the call, they most certainly can, and they can actually talk in real time. I know Kim was really, really interested in it as we were leaving last night. Then again, she came in just as we were leaving last night. And it's really simple. It's very, very, very simple to get it. I mean, all you do is you go to zoom.us, and then you just download the app or the program.
Right.
To me, I think it's really easy. All right, we're going to start guiding. Right, perfect. So we're going to start guiding now. Oh, that's really cool. There's like an airplane that went through. That's really cool.
Oh, I missed that.
No, you're gonna see it. Trust me. For how delayed we are, you're gonna see it. Although it's really small.
Which camera?
The top one, the one that's the super wide field.
Oh, okay.
You probably won't see it because it's so small.
Faint.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna see it or not. That's good. And we're just about ready to start guiding, so that'll be really good. Okay, so that's good. That's good. What this camera? What are we doing for this one? Alright, so that's good too. Alright, perfect. So now we just gotta wait for all that. And of course, Joe is on. Joe is a good friend of mine. So if you see Joe on my streams, I used to work with Joe. He's from the areas. He's from Western New York, just like myself, and he loves to come on my streams and he loves to talk about aliens.
Oh, hello, Joe.
Yep. And of course, he was on TikTok this afternoon, and he posted that the government released for videos of UFOs, apparently.
Okay.
Which, I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know. Could be.
Right on.
Get that down. There we go. There we go. And then the camera up in the top right, that's the Canon camera. That's the 35 millimeter. So that's the super wide field, and that's a live view of the moon, naturally. I can get rid of that. I just got to find a way to get rid of this delay. I don't think I'm on low latency, and I'm not on added delay.
Are you refreshing it?
No, it's not that. It's just I'm looking at the front screen here, and usually what you can do is if you have bad internet, you can add a delay of like 30 seconds, or you can do low latency, which means that you could do a low resolution. But I'm running 1080p.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Yeah, you're giving us a good view with the 1080p.
Yeah, it's like 2 minutes behind. That's incredible how far behind it is. On your screen, what is the time? What does it say?
All I have is a green screen.
What do you
showing
mean?
green. Your video. Well, maybe if I refresh it. Okay, never mind. I see it now.
What's the time that it says on there?
9:37:45.
Okay, and it's 9:40.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so it's like
super delay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's something.
That's 2 minutes. So that means the people on chat or on YouTube are watching this 2 minutes on delay.
Yeah, it is big time.
I'll have to look it up and see what's causing that. Not that it really matters. I mean, if you really think about it, when I'm taking these long images anyways, I mean, I take 10, 15-minute exposures. I mean, nothing I do, it's not like you're playing a video game where it's like super fast. I mean, to me, it is what it is. Let's see what I can do for... And I'm hoping that you're loud enough and I'm loud enough. I'm hoping.
Oh, for the YouTube?
Yeah. I'm hoping so.
I think we are. Yeah, we are.
Okay. Because I lowered the music down because I rewatched last night's to make sure, and I noticed that the music was too low when you were on. So I'll have to fix that and make sure that that's good.
Oh, I'm having memory errors.
Oh, jeez.
My end, yeah.
Oh, boy.
I don't know what's going on. What's this happening?
Well, we're not giving up tonight. I can guarantee you that. We're not giving up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, we can't.
Oh, now when it's clear out, because it's supposed to be clear till 10:30, 11 o'clock. So,
yeah.
If I can get an hour, I'm ecstatic.
I gotta turn it on again.
The other cameras are working perfectly, so I don't have to worry about that.
And
we are just about ready to guide.
All right, here we go.
East step 1. Now it's going to nudge it just a little bit. And now it's going to do north-south, and then we'll be ready to guide. And then you're going to start seeing the guider. So, Hemi, I'm just going to go over with you real quick what we have on our screen, because it's a lot. We have a lot of information on this screen right now, which is crazy if you think about it. It's a lot to go over. So, on the top left, the camera that's right there, well, it's not working. So,
it's not?
No. That's my finder, and it's not working. And I'm not even going to bother with it tonight. I'm not even going to touch it. Usually my finder is really good, but I think the cable is dead. I'm really starting to believe that, because every time I move the mount, it loses connection. So I think it's time to get a new cord for that. But that would be my finder, which, by the way, the finder is really good. I've had nights where I can actually see the object in that field of view. It takes place of what's called a red dot finder. And a red dot finder is where it's like, perfectly aligned with your scope, so this way you can see where you are in the sky, so that way you can move the scope to be right in view. That would be the top left camera. Not working. Don't care.
Right.
Camera in the middle is the wide field. That's what we use when we get meteor showers. So that's what we had, not last night, but the night before, when I was doing the meteor shower. That's the camera that I use. And I do 60 seconds, and I do guided. So it looks absolutely phenomenal. So I use that one. The next 3 windows that you see are all split up in thirds. That's my guider. Okay? So with the guider, you have the bullseye above that. And the bullseye is split up into 0.125 arc seconds. Or, I'm sorry, 0.125 pixels. Okay? What that means is you'll see a red cross, and you're going to start seeing it when it starts to guide. And what will happen is you'll watch it, and as it moves, it's going to correct the error. You want to get it just like darts. You want to get it as close to the center as possible. That's what Yeah, that's what you want. You want it as close to 0 as possible. The one below that is the actual star itself. And you're actually watching it live right now. You're actually going to watch it drift to the left. Okay, so you can see the little red crosshair there, and you can actually see it move. What it did was it's going to go west, east, north, south. So what the mount is actually doing is it's actually controlling it and moving it where it wants it to go. So this way it can control the errors.
Oh,
all right. So now it's going to go off the screen completely. Then it's going to kick it back to the center again. Once it's done with that, then it's going to start guiding, which means anytime the star moves even just the slightest bit, it's going to correct it and go in the opposite direction. So this way, when you're guiding, that star is going to be perfectly still. And that's what you want. You want it to be as perfectly still as possible, because when you're taking an image, you want something to be completely in focus. Below that is what's called the errors, the RMS error. What that means is it's right ascension, declination, and total. And these are your pixels. Again, you want those all to say zeros. We're not guiding yet, so it's saying 0 because it hasn't started yet, but you're going to start to see the numbers. Usually I can get it within 0.12 to 0.15, which is phenomenal. That's like super, super, super awesome. By the way, we have more people coming in. Kyle used to work with me.
Hello, Kyle.
Yep, and of course Dave from Starmie Livestream. He said it's crowded in here. Of course it's crowded. It's an amazing stream. Oh, you know.
Hello there.
Dave from Denver. He says be right back. He'll be back. And then on the right hand side of that, you're going to see a little graph. You're going to see 2 hash marks on the top, a solid line in the middle, and then 2 hash marks on the bottom. Okay? Each hash mark represents 1 pixel. Okay? You want to get it as close to that line as possible. And you're going to notice probably within the next 15 to 20 seconds it's going to start guiding, and you're going to see 2 colors. You're going to see orange and green. You could put any colors you want. The default when you download this program is red and blue. I just like orange and green because it's just so cool. I just like orange and green. But you can change it with any color you want. So now we're ready to guide now. So now we're gonna do quick exposures, because I want to get stuff. So I'm gonna do this here. There we go. We'll try that and see what we get for that. Alright, so now you're going to start seeing the graph in a minute, which will come up very shortly. And then we're going to take a long image here. Alright. We're just getting it all set up here. Zoom, fit to window, okay, and go. Alright, so now on YouTube you're going to start to notice the stars starting to creep back to the center. So if you're looking at that second little image there that you see there, Joe wants to know what is the zoom code. You know what I could do? Here's what I could do.
Yeah, it's moving.
Yep. I'll put the zoom code on here. So hang on, let me see.
You're gonna have them come in?
Possibly, if anybody wants to. I mean, I'm all for it. I'm totally all for it.
Yeah, I'd love to hear them talk. You guys, talking about this.
Yeah. Here, I'll get it up. I'll just write it right over the Me DSi one because it's not working anyway, so I really don't care.
Yeah.
Let's get that up here. Go to here. Go to there. Okay, here it is. Zero, 4, 9. 740. And then it's 0BBAW5. There. You're going to see that in about 45 seconds. All right. Okay, so now on the screen you can actually see the graph. It's going to start coming up in just a minute. Here it comes. You're going to start seeing the orange and the green in view.
All right.
And what it's doing is each little step that it's doing is every 3 seconds. So what it's doing is it's taking a 3-second exposure and it's correcting it. Now you're going to see little like graph bars up at the top. That means it's correcting it. So when the line goes up, it's going to correct it down. When it's going to go up, it's going to correct it down. So this way it stays in that center for however long, which is nice. Just looking at something here. This is good. Alright, so now I put the zoom code up on for YouTube, so now everyone will be able to see it. Huh? Yeah. Until it gets cloudy, yeah. Oh, I will. Let me check and see if anybody is entered. No, so it's just us two. Okay.
Just
so,
us, yeah.
Yeah, so just us two. I'm just making sure.
It's the Zoom code.
Okay, letting that go for a minute. And that's kind of cool that the picture up at the top right where the for the Canon camera, it's like giving off like a purple hue. That's kind of funny. The only reason why it's doing that is because it's a modified camera, so it's actually giving it off because it's actually going to be like red, which is kind of cool. I'm trying to think if I went too far. Oops. It's just taking an image on the camera on the left. Oh, good, thank you. That makes life a little bit easier.
Yeah.
So just letting it take the image there for that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change that on the... For... It's M51, so we're going to change that. And Mr. Ron is in the house.
There he is.
That is a really cool picture, how that's like in purple.
Yeah, man.
That is really cool.
Sun going down.
Well, no, that's the moon.
Yeah.
That's the moon that's causing that huge glow like that. That's crazy.
Gee, that is crazy. That's bright.
There's haze. You could see it's not as clear as I thought it was.
Where's the haze coming from?
Just everywhere. Just like this, the low level haze. Like if you look at the camera in the middle, you can see there's like haze right there, and then if you look at this camera on the right, there's haze there too. Because it was a warm day outside today.
Oh, okay. It's moisture. Right?
Yes, that's what's causing this. So I may just do wide field. what I thought was gonna get the moon, that didn't work out because the one scope that I was gonna have wasn't in focus, and I was gonna try to do it, and then I ran out of time, so I gave up on that. Then I realized it was clear past 9, so then I was like, well, let me go do the scope and get that ready, and then found out that 2 cameras weren't working. That didn't work. So there was just a lot. There was a lot that was going wrong. But it's okay. But it's alright. Because we're having fun, and that's all that matters. At least we got something. This is cool. And I get to show you, Hemi. I get to show you how everything works. Which is so cool. How much of a delay are we on? Oh, we're still 2 minutes behind. That's not too bad. Oh, Mr. Dave is telling me my stream delay tonight is 31 seconds. Because he says
delay time.
Right, because what he was saying is that you can right click the actual screen. Now, you can't do it mobile, but you could do it on your computer, and it will tell you how many frames you've lost, and it'll also tell you the actual delay on the actual stream. It will tell you. which is kind of cool. So actually what I should do then, now that I think about it, here's what I'll do then. I got an idea, Hemi.
Yeah.
I got an idea. And hopefully
Okay.
and hopefully this won't bog the system down.
Right.
At least I hope not, because I got an idea. I'm going to share my screen with you.
Okay.
I don't know if that's going to work. It may delay the system. I don't know, but let's see if that works. I bet you it won't. I bet you it will. I don't know. We'll see. It's one of those things of don't touch it.
Yeah, and I can see it on the other monitor. Big time. It's large.
Yeah. All right. So now, because here's what I'm thinking. Hear me out here. When I'm talking to you and I'm telling you all the things that are going on, okay? You're watching it on YouTube on delay, right? Hemi? Did I lose you?
Oh no, I'm here.
Okay, just making sure. So
Yeah.
here's my thinking. Okay, so you're on my stream and you're watching this stream on YouTube on delay, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So when I'm telling you about certain things, you're hearing them live, but you're seeing them on delay. When you watch the stream afterwards, I'm telling you when it's actually physically happening because it's caught up, but you're not. If I
Right.
share the screen to you, then you'll see it live just like I will. Which means
Yes.
then when the stream is over and you rewatch it, you and I will be on the same page and they will see it the same time you and I will.
Uh-huh.
Do you follow that? I know that sounds confusing. It's confusing, but I think it works at the same time.
Yeah, I think it will.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's not bad. So then this way, then we'll be able to because you could see it on Zoom right now, right? You could see my screen.
Yes.
So
It's large.
Oh, I
Yes.
can imagine. I can imagine. And now I can change things in real time. So now, like if you're watching the Zoom chat, you can watch me do this right now as we speak.
Yeah, you're typing something in.
Yep. So you can see
Yep.
that I'm typing this. I'm typing in
Whirlpool.
Whirlpool Galaxy. So you can see that real time. But the people on YouTube, or if you rewatch this, you're going to watch it on delay, but it won't be on delay for them. It'll be on delay if you watch it live. Does that make
Right.
sense?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Okay. This way, it will eliminate it completely. Now, I'm noticing that it does not lag. There's no buffer.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good. I was afraid that if I shared the screen, it was going to screw up something. But it didn't, so that's good. Okay, so we're in good shape then. And I somehow lost the Whirlpool. I don't know how the hell I lost it. It's somewhere in here.
Yeah.
I moved the mount. And I don't see it. I don't know how that's even possible. Let me just take a long exposure and see if it'll pop out. And then adjust the image and see if I can find it. But does this all make sense to you, Hemi?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Yeah. The lag.
And just, this in general. I mean, I know it's a lot. I mean, this is probably, if I have to say, this is the most in-depth anybody could ever go. But like I said, I got different scenes, which is so cool. And you could see this live, and I think it'll actually switch with Zoom, I think, won't it? It will.
Yeah, should. Yeah, if you put it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
But now you could see it on. If you go to Zoom, you could see this live.
Yeah, the wide field is live.
And then you have all the cameras on the right, which is insane. That's a lot of cameras.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of windows.
That is a lot.
Oh, we have a new person coming in. Joe Brown is coming into our wonderful thing.
Oh, hello.
We got a Joe Brown. He's connecting. He's got it connecting to audio right now.
Hello.
There's Joe Brown.
Hi, Joe Brown.
What's up?
How is Joe Brown
Nice to meet
doing?
you.
Doing fine. And the Pentagon did release aliens.
I know. Yes.
Mm.
He released aliens. Oh God.
Oh,
Oh God.
holy moly! They arrived.
And it lights up too, of course, naturally.
Yeah. It's alive.
Oh, Joe. Yeah, Joe and myself go way back. We have been friends for what, 20 years, Joe? 15 years? Something like that?
17.
17 years. It was 2003. The reason why I know that is because it was the year that the Red Sox broke that record.
Yep,
They broke-
2005.
Yep,
We won the World Series.
The drought. It was 04.
Yeah.
It was 04, Joe.
04, yeah.
Yeah, because I remember going to the bar with you in 04.
Yep. And Chris did his first shot ever.
I did, and it was epic. So, Joe, this is Hemi. Hemi is from California.
Whereabouts in Cali?
Middle California, near Bakersfield.
I lived in Lemoore.
Oh, really? Lamar? Okay. Yeah, I've been there. Hanford. Yeah.
There's my hoodie I'm wearing right now.
Nice.
U.S. Navy.
Yes, and Hemi was in the military.
Yeah, Army.
Army, yep.
I served at BFA 41 there, Black Aces.
Okay.
Joe, what are you watching?
No,
Yeah, I
they
hear
just
it.
watching people playing Fortnite. Shut that
Oh,
off.
okay.
I hear that.
Yeah. You can put it on cartoons if you want, but not that. I had to do a TikTok about aliens today.
I know you did.
It's fitting.
I figured you were going to.
It's one of those weird 2020 things, you know?
Yeah,
Everything going
this
on.
year has just been absolutely crazy.
But what about that comet? Is that still out there?
For Atlas, it has disintegrated. So Atlas is officially no longer.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
gone?
it's gone. Like people,
Really?
yeah, people can image it. I mean, they most certainly can, but it's just it's gone. Now there's two other comets that are out there right now.
Wow.
There's Pan-STARRS. Pan-STARRS is not as bright, but it's there. And then there's Swan. That's another one. And we got Bobby on, and
Bobby.
yep,
Bobby
have-
Boucher?
no, Bobby
Bobby
Burgess.
Boucher.
Mama said football like the devil.
That's funny.
I was watching TikTok earlier, Chris, and they had your favorite duo on there, Boats and Hoes.
Oh, I know. Oh, I love that movie.
Hello, what's up? What's
And then
up?
and then
Hey,
there's
there he
and then there's
is.
Mr. and then there's Mr. Ron. So we got Ron, we got Joe Brown, and we got Hemi on right now. So we got
Chris,
three people.
how you doing,
I'm
Chris?
doing good, and yourself?
I'm doing good. I missed you this morning.
It was working. I'm back to work. I work 9 to 6 now.
You're back to work. That's good news.
Yep, I work from home.
It's real news.
Hey, at least you're working. Some people aren't.
That's true.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm trying to. How do I minimize this thing here? Hold on. Okay, I'm trying to. How do I? How do I get out of? Trying to get my sound for Jimmy. Trying to get Jimmy turned off.
For what?
Now I have Jimmy on right now. Jimmy Church. So you're using OBS then to stream this?
Yes, I am.
Ah.
Yes, I am. And I got two laptops going at the same time.
Yeah. I don't have any going because they're all gone. Hopefully I will have a new one.
Now, Ron, this is Joe. Joe is a good friend of mine. I've known Joe for 17 years.
Joe or Joanne?
No, Joe.
Joe.
Joe Brown. Joe used to work with me for 15 years, and Joe is from Western New York, just like myself.
All right.
Go ahead and run up that up, son. I'll take it to go.
So I like to always have this as an open chat because now this works with Zoom. So now this works
All right.
perfectly.
Yeah, that's what it says. Hey, I will. I thank you for saying.
So now how do I get out of? I'm trying to get out of here so I can turn off Jimmy.
Well, do you have that as a separate window or what?
Yeah, and I can't get the. I'll be back.
Okay.
I'll be right back. There we go. Got it. There we go. Now I got it. Now I can see the video on YouTube too.
Perfect.
Yeah, man.
All right.
And it looks like the clouds are coming in too. You can just see it on the wide field.
Here. It's got the wide field view from your OBS.
Yep.
That's all I'm looking at. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the guider can't pick up anything because the clouds are going through and it's just so bad. I mean, I could try to see if I can get the guider back up, but it's
I'm surprised you get anything over there with that box plant by you.
with the what?
The recycling plant by you.
No, it's not that bad actually. You'd be surprised.
All the smoke that comes out of there.
Some of the images I've taken so far since I've got the observatory up, I've taken some pretty amazing images. These cameras can pick up a ton. I mean,
All right.
the one image I took of the whirlpool, and then also the one of the pinwheel was phenomenal. Now for this wide field, you can see the Big Dipper, and now I can outline it here. So that's the bottom, and you can just follow it along. And there's the cup. Hey Joe, how is the quality on your phone for this?
Good.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure.
Right.
All right. So, Elliot, I had a question for you.
Yes.
Of course, I have clouds now too, so it would do no good for me to get my scope out.
Well, of
Not
course.
to mention get a lot of smoke from my fire pit. We were burning stuff. But when the sky is clear, of course. When I have the mount arranged, how do I align it with the North Star? Do I align the arm part angled to the north?
Well, for yours, here's the thing, and this is the... You have what's called a wedge on a fork mount, right?
Right. EQ wedge and the single arm port or single arm.
Right. So yours is different than an equatorial mount because you don't have a polar scope on it.
Right.
So to get yours to be aligned, you need to know your altitude of the wedge, and you have to use a compass to try to get it. Now, you will not be able to get super accurate photos. I'm going to tell you that right now because you're not going to be 100% polar aligned unless if you get what's called, what is it? Oh my god, it's drawing a blank. Oh, geez, I can't remember the name. It's Polemaster. That's what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Polemaster. If you get Polemaster, then you'll be able to use it, and then it'll actually align it for you.
Okay.
But here's the thing: you don't have. There's a hole in the actual mount that will actually use that. You don't.
I don't have that.
You don't have that. So that's going to be extremely difficult. Because here's the thing: the scope that you have, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I hate to be that kind of person, but the scope that you have with the fork mount it's used for planetary. Okay, it's used for planetary and also short, very short exposures. You can't do long exposures. That's the problem with that mount. Now, you could sell that mount with the wedge. You could sell it and get an equatorial mount that can handle that scope because you have an 8-inch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's your best bet. I wouldn't.
Right.
I wouldn't really try. I mean, you can get planetary without any problems at all because it's a bright object. You can get Venus. You can get Saturn, Mars. You can get anything with it. But to get long exposures, it's going to be very difficult.
Well, they had one guy on the Nexstar page that has the HD Edge 8-inch, like I have, and he's gotten some decent deep space shots. But again, he probably has the equatorial.
He
mount
does. He
and
does
everything.
because you can get. I mean, you have the wedge. The wedge definitely helps,
Yeah.
without a doubt. But the problem is that you're just not going to be able to get 7 6-minute images because you're not going to be polar aligned 100%.
Right.
And here's the big problem. With you having an 8-inch scope, you're magnifying that field of view tenfold. Which means you have to be even more accurate. The reason why I can get 10, 15, 20, 25-minute exposures is because I'm using smaller scopes. I'm using a 3-inch scope. I'm using a 4.5-inch scope. That's why. You can get a wider field of view. Like on the one scope, I can fit the entire Heart Nebula in my one field of view.
Oh yeah.
And that itself is like 2.5 full moons. That's how big it is.
So now, what's the advantage to? I see some people they get what they have as a flattener. They get a flattener.
It's called a field flattener. And what the field flattener does is exactly what it says. It flattens the field. When you have these refractors, it's like a mirror effect, okay?
Yeah.
The corners are dragged, okay? and it pulls on it, so they look like darts. But when you put the field flattener on, it levels it out, so this way you don't throw out the edges of your photos. Because that was the problem I was using with mine, was I was throwing out so many images because the corners looked like junk.
Yeah.
And then there's two of them. There's a field flattener, which is used for refractors, and then there's chroma correctors, which is used for reflectors.
Yeah.
Okay, what you would have to get is what's called a multi-purpose chroma corrector. That's what you would have to get, because that's used for Newtonians and Schmidt-Cassegrains.
Okay.
Those are the two that you would need to use.
All right.
Joe, does that make sense?
Yeah, but for the alignment, if I wanted to do the alignment though, and just get used to the technology, for instance.
Right.
When I align the scope, the arm part should be pointed towards Polaris, correct?
Yes. But you'd
And
have
so the nose of like it is now practically, if you can see it. Right now I have it angled in that particular angle with that, and so then I don't know, would I be able to use my star sense to align it, or would I need to?
You could. You could.
Once
use
I
your star
get it
sense.
aligned, then I can. But now what I wanted to do, like what I was showing you, the auto guider, we were talking about those. I found a nice one with a camera for like $400. That's way later when I can get it. Not now, but that's what I was thinking, doing something like that. But now that would need. I don't think this mount would be a good tracker though. That would have been any problem with that.
No.
So I'm thinking of doing the other option would be to get the equatorial mount like we were talking about.
100%.
And it would be a little more expensive, but on the long run, it would be better deal for better quality. Like what I was telling you, I want better quality pictures, obviously.
Well, no doubt.
So, if I'm gonna be getting into this seriously,
Exactly.
But make sure you check eBay and all other places to see if somebody's got one on a used one for a cheaper price too.
Oh yeah.
You got it, Joe.
Yeah, and I know most of the time astronomers do take care of their equipment very well, and so I'm not too worried about the quality of most of the time of the quality of the equipment, because I know that they do take care of their equipment.
Right.
And if they're using it every day seriously, maybe not professionally, but seriously,
Right.
then they make sure everything's in running order and everything's clean and everything's in good shape.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
You got time.
Yeah. But I'm excited that just to see the stuff that you produce, with your pictures, and things like that, and you talk about the amount of time it takes. But
It takes.
you've been doing it for a while, so you do a pretty quick job on it. But you do a professional job on it.
And I appreciate that.
You and Mark D'Antonio and a few others that I have watched,
Right. It takes time, and it's a lot of
Yeah.
trial and error. That's the biggest thing. It's a lot of trial and error. It's a lot of making mistakes and just
Oh yeah.
like tonight. It took me an hour just to get things up and running because things weren't working the way they were supposed to. The internet wasn't working. Some cords weren't working. Things weren't communicating. It was just a bad night, but it is what it is. You move on, and because now we got clouds, so now I can't get anything.
Oh yeah.
So, but again, I'm not gonna make it sound bad. Hemi's back. I don't know if Hemi had to restart his computer or not, but Hemi's back. Welcome back, DJ Hemi. Did you
You
have
got
to?
a vehicle in here now?
Yeah. Did you have to restart your computer?
Yeah,
That's-
it froze.
That's what I figured.
DJ Hemi, yeah, he works for Earth Radio.
Heavy.
Put this on my face.
Yeah, I can't even see anything on the Meade camera because there's so many clouds.
Clouds are coming in.
Oh God, yeah. We'll look at the wide field.
Shoot.
Well, you can say the S word. That's fine.
Okay.
Sugar.
Sugar smacks.
Joe's got that weird look. Joe's like,
Yeah, Hemi, I missed the news this morning, man. What's up?
Oh, I was busy doing my thing.
Oh, all right. Sleeping?
I don't see anything.
So you're out in California. I hear you people are out on the beaches swimming right now.
Yeah, the idiots on the beach are doing that.
New York
No, not
City,
me,
we're on
though.
total lock.
Yeah.
New York State, we're on a total lockdown.
Oh, are you for real?
They let us just go to work and that's it.
Pretty much.
Malls and everything else are closed. I can't go ball hopping.
No, you can't. I
I'm
know
a
with,
mall.
Yeah, how did that work?
with me, I'm working from home.
Oh,
Yep. I'm working from home 9 to 6 until May 18th.
I still don't know how you're selling cars from home.
I could do
If
it.
I was gonna buy a
Oh,
car,
wow. Yeah.
I want to go for a test drive.
Can't do any test drives. That's the best part. There's no test drives. I've already sold one car already.
Yeah.
And I'm about to sell 3 tomorrow.
And that person was
Nice.
gullible. I'd want to go for a test drive.
Hey, they want it, that's what they want to do. She's coming tomorrow to pick it up. And I don't even need
Be there or no?
to be there.
Dealership, huh?
Yep.
Car dealership?
Yep. The sales
Yeah.
manager and the finance manager take care of it tomorrow. So they're the ones that are going to take care of everything. Delivering the car, getting the paperwork signed, everything. I don't have to do nothing.
wow.
Do you still get profit from that then?
Yes, I will. Yep.
Commission.
Yep. Got the commission. And it's double commission, everything.
At least you don't get
Wow.
fucked out of it.
Yeah, I know. And I won't. And that's the best part. I'll get paid more for this car than I would for unemployment.
Well, I'm just glad that you can get back to work and start making some real money.
Exactly. And we've lost a
Yeah.
lot of people. A lot of people didn't want to come back.
Yeah.
They were just
What do
like,
you mean, workers?
yeah, they didn't want to come back.
Damn.
Because they didn't want to work from home. They didn't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
I took
All you gotta
advantage
do
of
what
it.
you gotta do at this time of year.
Yeah, I took advantage of it. And we got another person coming in. His name is Bobby Burgess.
Yes.
Yep, so Bobby's on. So now we have 4
Cajun
people
Bobby.
on now.
Cajun Bobby.
And yet,
Agent Bobby.
so
yeah.
with 5 people on, it's still running really good for the stream.
So on Wednesday, guys, if you're available to listen to on Earth Radio, you want to check out our friend Kathleen Sijan. I don't know if I'm saying her name right or not, but it's Chijan. And she is a literary historian, I guess you can call it. That's the way I phrase it. Why Shakespeare didn't quite write everything that he said that he wrote.
Hey, Bobby.
So, where he gets credit for it, but he didn't really write it.
Well,
Check
Bobby's
that
breaking
out.
up a lot here. Bobby's breaking
Yeah, I
up.
think. Yeah. Oh yeah, he might have some other stuff going too. I know I got Bill going, so.
I don't know if it's his internet or whatnot. I have no idea.
I think so.
Alright. Alright, so the 244 should take the lives down.
Yeah, he's breaking up big time.
Some people need an upgrade from their Taco Bell internet.
Taco Bell internet. Taco. That's pretty good.
It is.
Still good?
You should do little Taco Bell dog voice, Hemi.
Yeah, you care Taco Bell.
Do a radio.
Hey, can you good now?
He can do it. He has a voice.
It's true.
So, and then Friday night we're gonna have an open roundtable, and Hemi, if you want to be on that and be part of the conversation, you gotta let me know.
All right.
I'll get you on.
Okay.
But
Hey, it's still good, guys? Check, 1, 2.
It's getting better, Bobby. It's getting a little bit better.
but yeah. So,
Yeah,
Taco Bell and internet. I'm gonna be laughing about that for a little while. Oh boy.
let me fix it.
Snake.
Oh. Man, you know one thing, you guys, I don't know how serious this mask thing is, but I tell you what, I'm getting tired of seeing everybody wearing masks. You know?
Yeah, I hear ya.
And you have the you have everyone making a big deal about it, you know? And now you got some places that are actually fining you if you're not wearing one.
It's true.
They're mandating us in New York to wear them anytime you deal with a person out of business.
Oh wow. Yeah, because they're looking at
Yeah, they're gonna be. Hey, strike the last word. I just want to let you know my hair is enforcing it as well.
yeah, so they're looking at it. Some areas I saw some people getting fined $1,000. Interesting how it's just $1,000. You know, you're getting $1,200 from the government, right? And they're gonna fine you $1,000 for not having a mask on. Now that's a ripoff, in my opinion.
It is.
And
Come on, unblock.
I mean, I know that it is serious, and I know that maybe y'all obviously should wear a mask. But what I find is interesting is that when I go to the store and I look at all the people wearing masks, I'm thinking, hey, I feel pretty safe now. Everybody else has a mask on, so I don't have to worry about it.
Technically speaking, those masks are not for your safety. It's for
Right.
their safety when you sneeze. So technically speaking, the masks do nothing for you.
Right.
The only way you would have a good feel if you had like a gas mask on.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Military gas mask. Yep.
Exactly.
I'm kicking myself in the pants that I didn't take mine when I got out of the Navy.
Oh yeah.
Same here.
Yeah.
Army. I should have kept mine
I didn't either.
or bought some. That's surplus. Yeah.
I mean, they gave it to us when we were dealing with 9/11 and shit. Here, you might need this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
What is
shit.
going on? Who said that? So, then, what do you think about the reopening of the different states? I mean, Governor Cuomo didn't look like he was too happy about it,
No, he wasn't.
and I don't know. Tim Walz is not too happy about it, but they're going along with it.
The
Everyone's
way
upset.
Cuomo's going to do it, he ain't going to allow us out of our houses to go to the mall or anything until like June or July.
Right.
Oh wow, man, that's sad. Sad. I mean, I understand the severity of the illness, you know, but I don't know. It just I don't know. A lot of money lost here. A lot of income lost. You know, from people working, from people doing things. You know, spending their money that they'd be working for. You know.
Yeah.
You think about the baseball season. I'm a baseball fan, and I haven't gone to a game in a long time, but I can imagine the amount of money that they're losing just on the game. And then the U.S. Bank Stadium canceled the X Games thing that they have, which is an annual thing they have each summer, but it's not happening now. So that's, dollars and dollars gone, millions maybe. Then you have 50s car show. Back to the 50s car show is canceled.
I'll just say this. You know it's bad
Yeah.
when God of the churches are closed and the devil, which is the casinos, are closed
Yeah.
too.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I've been able to go to church the last month or so, and then casinos, my friend hasn't been at the casino in the last however long it was, however long it took them to close, and then everything shut down. Mall of America is shut down, been shut down.
Yeah.
I
And
just-
I haven't even been going to church for about 2 months. I think like my church started about a month ago.
What is your
They
connect?
decided to spend all.
Yeah, his
They
connection
decided to
is
spend
really
all
breaking up
church
big
activities.
time.
I don't know.
Are you the
I
$6
don't know, but,
million man? Are you the $6 million man, Bob? You're breaking up. You're breaking up.
I don't know. That's what we're gonna have. Because I'm okay.
Are you using your phone connection or are you using a Wi-Fi connection?
I'm using my using my Chromebook, but I don't know what's. I don't know how I get now. I can't get out of the full screen.
Oh,
Are you
Yeah,
using
right.
Bernie Sanders' internet?
you gotta run a wire to your
I
room.
can't run a wire. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I can't run a wire.
Oh,
Hang on.
I am. I have a fifth.
know-
well, Bobby, if I can share it.
I have a 50-foot cord for mine.
Bobby's in a community house, so he can't do that with the Wi-Fi.
Ah,
With
gotcha.
kind of stuck with the signal problem. Now, the only other suggestion would be to get a booster that you can put in your wall socket.
Yep.
You can plug right into the wall.
Wi-Fi extender.
Yeah, it just.
Okay. Wait, guys. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna switch it to an optimized operating system. I can do it.
All right. But you know what I'm talking about, Chris.
Yes, I do. I have one here. In here.
And, they actually work fairly well.
Yes, they do.
For not working very well, right?
Yeah.
So, all right.
Now, Joanne says
What is-
Illinois governor is trying to block it. They need to worry about Chicago. and let the rest of us go on with our lives. Missouri is opening up. Joanne is near St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, okay. And thank you for that help, Joanne.
See, the problem is, like, we live in New York, but we're not like touching people that like New York City's touching, where you have 1,000 people living in an apartment complex, where we live in a house and we're not touching somebody in the same area. I know the guy probably in California, he's not touching somebody, but people in San Francisco and Hollywood and Los Angeles, they're living high rises, so they're touching. So those places should be locked down a lot longer than somebody like us, where we should be starting the economy little by little.
Right.
Those people, yeah, they should be stuck because it's hard to say. You're going through a house with the elevator and everybody's touching the same elevator.
Oh, yeah.
Right, exactly.
So I guess, I'm glad I don't live in my apartment anymore like I used to. And I was in a small building, but still I lived with, 12-unit building, I think, is what I had. But but still, that was enough people there to be worried about.
Yeah.
And where now I live in my own house for the last going on 3 years, and it's a little bit different because you don't have to see anybody unless you need to go out and see somebody,
True.
And in a way that's good, in a way that's bad, but I do like being on the realm of ownership on the house situation. I think Chris also knows what I'm talking about, with being able to own a house finally.
Yep.
And you can call it your own, and even though you got to pay the property tax, you got to pay the mortgage each month or whatever, and however you pay it, whether it's by the year or by the month, but however you got to pay it, you still got to pay it each month. And then you end up realizing, hey, this is mine.
That's exactly right.
It's not like you're renting an apartment and the rent keeps going up every year, or your rental place wherever you are keeps going up. Or like what they're talking about now with the people not paying their rent because they're not working,
True.
And they're threatening to evict them, but they're trying to change laws on that.
Well, each governor right now said that you can't evict anybody for
Yeah,
the
and I
next
don't
3
think
to 4 months, because right now I work for a storage company and we can't evict anybody. But what we're doing, which I'm shocked that we're doing it where we're doing 75% off if they want to move their shit out right now.
Right.
And they only have to pay 25%, which is unrealistic. Chris could tell you, he worked there with me, and for this company to do that, it's a miracle.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is something that it really affected everybody. It didn't just affect certain people, or it didn't affect one state or whatever. It affected the whole world.
No, it affected everybody. You are right.
Yeah, it did.
And so I'm glad that they're working. I am glad they're working on some solutions on how to correct the dollar situation, with the paycheck protection, and getting the people the money so that they can at least get their bills paid and live.
Right.
But when you're somebody like myself that's on a limited income, I never understood that term until I'm on it. And now I understand what the limited income meant. When my grandma used to tell me limited income, and I never understood what that meant until I'm living it. Hello to Kim.
Oh, Kim is on.
Twister.
Hello.
Kim Twister. She keeps missing the Starlinks.
Yeah. But, Bill's playing music over there on his station. I don't know if you heard that.
Negative.
Nope.
Okay, good.
I gotta laugh at the movie stars crying that they have to stay home in their multi-million-dollar mansions.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah?
I know.
They got
Yeah.
swimming pools,
Oh.
golf courses, basketball courts.
Must
Yeah,
be
no,
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got it all,
Yeah.
so I don't want to hear them complaining.
They're crying because they have to stay home. They're saying all these movie actors are gonna get divorced from their movie star wives and everything because they've never seen them. They're always out partying
Yeah.
with other women. What?
Right.
I married this girl? No, she's fucking nuts. I'm
I
gone.
know, I'm trying because of all the competition we have on damn internet now, trying to get things going and trying to do things. Of course, the only advantage of that is you get more of an audience. You know,
Well,
so if somebody likes what you're doing, then you're gonna have more of someone to look at what you're doing. And that's good or bad. Good in a sense that, you know, like in my situation with the radio station, if people want to listen, you know, more listeners I get, the better it is. And then, you know, if you wanted to sell anything or try to have some fun sharing your thought, conversation, whatever, then you can definitely have that opportunity to be able to share with more people. So
we got Bobby
That's
back
bad.
on, so I don't know if Bobby's internet is better.
he's trying.
I
He's
know he
trying.
is. I know he is.
Struggling with it. Come back, Bobby.
I know Brian is playing now, I think, on the station.
Oh yeah, it's Monday for Brian.
That's right.
Yeah.
It is Monday.
Total Brian. He's one that got me started on radio, actually. Look at that UFO up there in the clouds. There you go.
Yeah.
Little green men.
Hey, we had fires in Australia.
Oh God, here we go.
We had locusts in Egypt. This is all Bible time. Aliens are next, I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah.
Is that when your son's gonna walk out with the alien on there? Yeah.
I put the costume away.
What? No, okay.
Originally, I bought those as I have another costume. Me and Mick were gonna practical joke you and walk out while you were live streaming at the storage company, but he was always busy.
True.
Yeah, I kind of miss those days when Chris had to wheel all that stuff out.
I don't have to do any of that anymore. I have to do none of that.
Well, I know it's a lot better now. I know I was being sarcastic.
Oh yeah. Now I can just start. I just rolled out the stuff, rolled out the roof, and just hit play.
Yeah.
Chris made his own castle on his roof.
I
Oh
did.
yeah.
I did.
Well, see what I was thinking of doing on my house. I told you that, Chris. I told you the thought that I was having about making a platform observation deck on the roof,
True.
and it could be done. I just don't know how legal it would be.
Why I did it on mine. I literally have an entire
Yeah,
shed.
Yeah, right now I do. But if I set up a permanent mount, it would be a regular equatorial mount.
No,
Either
you're not
probably
playing.
on a pier, I would guess. So it would be a permanent structure.
Cut it off.
So
I don't have a pier.
I have the room upstairs. I could actually make the roof where it would be a roll off or slide off roof, you know.
Yeah.
And then I can easily have all the power connections there and everything like that, all right there, you know. And the deck would be right beside the rooms there on the top of the house. Basically,
No.
I'd be at the tree
Go back.
line, level, so I can actually
Push
cut the
back.
top and cut off the tops of the trees, and I'd have more sky. The problem that I have right now is that I have too much tree in the way where my yard is, and unfortunately I got clouds most of the time. But
That's because you live in Minnesota. That's why.
yeah,
It's the
but what
cloud and snow capital
I
of the
do
world.
plan on visiting Mark in the summertime and later
This guy from
towards the end of the summer
That's
uh,
a different movie.
in his new observatory in Arizona there. So I plan on doing that, and then he's gonna show me how to use the scope.
You're gonna break it. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
gonna break it.
No, I won't break it.
There's gonna be a stream. I can guarantee it. It's gonna be Ron breaks. It's like Wreck-It Ralph. It's Ron breaks the telescope.
Oh, I think
Wreck-It Rod.
I've been good so far. I haven't broken it yet.
Ron, don't touch that. You can just hear it on Sky Tour. You can just hear it.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Ron.
No, but no, that'd be fun. So, and then I'll have him. Then I'll have him autograph my book I bought.
That's awesome.
So,
Oh boy, Ron.
That's
Man.
funny.
Look how cool this looks. I'm gonna make it wider. Look at the color that this is.
really?
I shared this. I shared the screen on Zoom so you could see it. And just the way the color is.
It's nice. Purple.
And the reason why it's purple like that is because it's a modified camera. So
Oh, yeah.
It's taking live photos right now.
No, the reason why it's purple is all the freaking poison in the air from Niagara Falls.
It's not the poison
Yeah.
in here. No,
That's it. That's it.
no, it's not the
You got it.
No, here's. I'm going to tell you exactly why it's purple. Okay, this is the exact reason why. It's a modified camera, which means it takes the plate that's out in front of the sensor, okay, and puts a clear glass in front of it, which means it's going to show up red, okay? I put the camera as a setting of tungsten, okay? Tungsten is blue, so red and blue makes purple. That's why the sky appears purple. Now, if I go out there, I'm actually going to do it right now. I'm going to flip it to custom red balance. I'm going to show you the color. I'm going to be right back.
Well, it looks green on the main screen on YouTube. It looks green.
No. Wait, just give it about 30 seconds because we're on
The camera lens is purple. Yes.
yeah, we're on about 35-second delay. So
All right.
in about 35 seconds, it's going to flip. I'm going to make it bigger. So just keep an eye on it. It's that bottom right camera. I'm making
There
it
you
bigger
go.
right now.
Okay.
So it's like purple. I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna show you. It's got different settings on there. There's 6 different
I
settings
think
on
Joe got the answer though. Joe got the answer. He said it was the
It's-
chemicals from Niagara Falls.
That's exactly what it is.
That sounds like a good answer.
Chemicals.
That's about right. Yeah.
Chemtrails.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna show you.
I haven't seen any chemtrails since the lockdowns. You know the guy Prince? He believes in chemtrails. Then he was killed off.
Yep. He killed off right here in Minnesota.
Chris is showing you the purple ring.
Yeah. Yeah, I tell you, when I lived down there, I lived down in that area, or up in that area from here, Minneapolis, and had to ride the bus line and go through the downtown area and all that stuff. And every year they have a birthday celebration thing, and they tie up the street. I mean, come on, the guy's been dead for a couple of years. Let him go. But no, they can't do that.
Alright, just flipped it over.
Hey, people still think Elvis Presley's still alive.
Yeah. They say they see him in the mansion all the time.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Didn't they say something about that they found, who was it? Was alive? As one of the he smoked a lot. What was his name? Wasn't
Al Capone.
No, it wasn't Jimi Hendrix. It was somebody else. It was
Oh.
God, what was it?
The Doors.
Are you talking about Tupac?
No, there was I can't remember his name. I'll have to look it up. And said that they thought he died like years and years and years ago. Hang on, I'm gonna pull it up. Give me a second. Now you can see how the color changed.
Oh yeah.
See? So that's my custom red balance. So now what that means is I offset the color to actually try to get what the actual color of the sky looks like. So this right here was before with the purple, and then I switched it, so now it looks like that. So now...
So then if you use that on a nebula with a different color, then that would be good, huh?
That's why I did it with this camera. Because what it's gonna do is it's gonna pick up hydrogen alpha on this camera. That's why. It's a very, very tedious project. Hemi, I told you about this yesterday with Gary Honus.
Yeah, you did. Yes.
Yeah, and he does, and I don't know if you had a chance to look at it today, but it's excruciating. You have to literally take off the camera. There's about 700 screws. There's about 30 or 40 ribbon cables that you have to take apart and make sure you label every single one of them. And then when you actually get to the sensor, you actually have to count the turns on the screws to get it out, and then count the turns to put it back in. Because what can happen is if you don't do it the right way, the plate will actually be off-centered, which means the actual stars will actually be elongated.
Yeah.
And it'll screw up the camera, and you'll never be able to use the camera again. And
No, that's not good.
No, it's not. And more Jello is on. He says just passing through.
Yep.
I love Jello.
And
Jello too.
Hemi, Bobby needs you to send a link to the Zoom meeting. It's Skype.
Skype.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that way he can click on it on his
Gotcha.
tablet or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Here, I have the number. Here, I can just flip. Well, it's gonna take forever to have it go back on, but.
Well, he's on a tablet, Chris.
Gotcha.
So he wants to click it on Skype, and he can go right to it that way.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So
That's another reason for the sound quality on a microphone, because, well, you're talking about a tablet. It's like talking on the phone, when you're trying to talk on the phone, when you're on the phone Wi-Fi.
Very true. I actually, for this one, I have a Cat 8 cable for this. And the cord alone costs about $60. It's expensive. It's gold plated and it's 50 feet.
Oh yeah.
And that's the reason why I can run 1080p, and I have it running all the way into the bedroom.
Yep.
Because I was gonna do it where I would have just a short cable, but it just didn't work. And I had Cat 6 cables, and that sucked. And then Cat 7 was better, but then they came up with Cat 8.
Meow.
So what do we want? Do we want purple or do we want? Let's go back to purple.
Taco Bell Internet.
Taco
All right.
Bell Internet.
Yeah, let's turn my Skype up.
I am in there, Jello. Hemi is in here. Bobby is trying to get in here. Chris is here.
Yeah, right
And
now,
Joe.
and Joe. So right now we have 4 people. Well, Bobby's not. He was here, but then he left. And then he came back. And then he left.
I gotta turn on my Skype though. Come on, baby. Come on.
Here, what I can do is we can put the names on here. We got myself. We got Hemi. And we got
My chair.
and Joseph Evra. Put that down at the bottom there. Just for you, Ron, I put with about 7 R's.
Well, it's a pirate's favorite letter R.
Mark D'Antonio always says it's like a squealing car stopping.
Oh, that's a good one. That's
He
a really
always
good
says
one.
that. He always says that every time. He says, the squealing car. But he makes that sound like the car is stopping. That's alright. Make fun of it if you want.
We always do.
Right there.
To connect.
So I'm glad that this is working out great. I was a little skeptical on if this was going to hold the people on for Zoom and still run the stream at the same time. But looking at this, it's not that bad. And yet, Jello, there is a 2-minute delay. There's nothing I can do about that. I don't understand how that's even physically possible, that there's such a gigantic delay.
You mean for the stream?
Yeah. Like,
There's always going to be a delay.
yeah, but that much of a delay, I mean, it's crazy. It's 11:03, and on the stream it's 11:01. That means it's running 2 minutes behind.
The reason why they do that is they're still monitoring what you're doing on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, because I've noticed that since the pandemic.
So this is for they can monitor that you're not pornography or suicides. I hate to say it right now. I'm surprised we've not heard more suicides in the news. But some doctor out in Manhattan just killed herself. She was a top doctor and she was dealing with all the COVID patients.
Mhm.
She just killed herself. But they talk about this times, so they are monitoring streams.
That's what I kind of figured, because I noticed that since the pandemic, I noticed that my streams have been more delayed than ever. They used to be about a 15 to 20 second delay. Now they're like 1 to 2 minutes on delay. I've noticed that. Updating it there, so that way everyone knows who's on the call. I think it actually is amazing now, because now I can do everything here and still have people on the call, and people can hear everyone talk, which is great.
Yeah, and on the group setting, when you have everybody showing, you can see who's talking.
Yep. That's exactly right. I like Zoom.
I like that.
I really like Zoom.
that.
We use it for work all the time, and I have never had a problem with Zoom at all. Never. You just type in the username, you type in the password, and you can get right in. Actually, I can put that up. I meant to do that earlier.
Even him to do his karate classes lately. Or taekwondo, I should say.
Oh, AJ?
No.
That's all you can. That's really all you can do.
Well, yeah.
My daughter has dance tomorrow, and dance is going to be virtual.
Hey, at least these teachers are willing to still teach that way. But I wasn't paid to be a teacher.
Me neither.
I still got to make sure AJ's doing his work and everything.
We do too. Everything's all on the computer, so that we have to spend at least 2 hours. My wife and myself have to spend 2 hours with her to do schoolwork every day, Monday through Friday.
Like, AJ logs in, but he wasn't completing stuff fully. I'm like, you gotta complete it, buddy. Until you get this golden badge, and then it's done. And then you can move on to the next one the next day.
Exactly.
I was like, I know it's a lot, but I think he's supposed to announce by the end of this week if they're canceling schools the rest of the year.
Rest of the school year, correct. I don't know if it's going to happen. I mean, they're just going to cancel it. That's my guess.
You're hurting the kids in the long run now.
Yes, they are, especially the seniors.
Well, seniors, they can pass on to go to college, but these younger kids, they're going to forget a lot.
Now, that depends. It depends on the, who the parents are and if they can actually teach the kids while they're at school or while they're home.
Well, imagine the ones that are going to pass through college. Are you really going to want a doctor to work on you that you don't know if they really passed? Yeah. Hey, I was a doctor during the pandemic, went to college.
True.
Oh, you were? I think I'd run out the window. Boop.
They made T-shirts saying I graduated virtually.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Hands on, Chris. Hands on. How'd you die? Oh, well, this virtual doctor helped me out, I'll be back.
Okay. There we go. I'm going to move that up there. There we go. Perfect. Oh, we have 2 people in the waiting room. My bad, I didn't even see that. 2 people are waiting. Oh, whoops. I wasn't even paying attention. My bad. Sorry, Hemi, I wasn't paying attention. Are you there, Hemi? Oh, you're on mute.
Yes.
There we go. You're back.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
The Taco Bell internet.
Yeah, Taco Bell internet. Bobby, are you back?
Yes, I am.
Oh my God,
Hey.
we can hear you.
We can hear him now.
Yes. What's been happening is I'm trying to Chromecast within the Chrome browser, and I think it was hogging up too many resources.
That very well could be.
Yeah. Same.
Okay, yeah, the other night when they did a test with Alan B. Smith on Zoom, Bill was not clear at all.
Yeah, so
And I don't know what happened there.
yeah, I don't have good computers. If I do get that money, then I might get myself a better computer.
Yeah, you're like me, Bobby.
Gaming.
If we get that money, yeah, that's right.
Right now, we don't know where the money's at.
All right.
Democrats are hiding it.
I keep asking the bank, and they keep telling me to talk to the government, talk to the IRS or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know I applied for mine and I got approved for it, so it means that I should get it.
Yeah, Yeah, and Zoom uses a lot of resources. And I think that's crazy.
All right, and on a small tablet, it's gonna be sucking up everything you got.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris.
Yes.
I thought of something. Hey, did you want to show our camera on YouTube? Is there a way to do that?
Show whose camera?
I mean, our video. Would you want to do that?
I'm trying to think what video. I'm lost.
On the
Oh.
yeah, everyone has their own
Zoom.
video.
You want to see my video? Like, you want to see a
No, like you can see my video on like you do on Zoom.
YouTube, yeah.
You can see it on YouTube.
Show it on YouTube. Yeah. Did you want to do that?
Like, I'm trying to think like a video of like you.
Us,
Like
everybody.
how in the Zoom chat, how we're talking, and you can see
Show
our
our Zoom.
video,
Yeah.
and you can actually see
Yeah, I could do
that
that.
on the.
I know what you mean. Okay.
Let me
Yeah.
see this.
Let's
You see
try
the
that.
four things right here.
Yeah, I got it. Yep. Okay, I can do that.
All right. Good night.
Joe Brown is leaving.
All right. Good to talk to you.
Nose capture.
I don't know if I can. Hang on, let me stop the share on that. Hang on, let me try this. Give me a second.
Okie doke.
Alright, and then
Take time.
add window capture. Because it won't let me edit it unless if I do it that way. Now let me try this. Zoom.
Oh, that's right. You're on OBS. That's right.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Mm.
But
Oh, yeah.
wait a minute.
Just a request, because
She's not doing it.
No, I think, did he just mute himself?
Who?
Bobby.
Bobby. Boucher.
I think Bobby just muted himself.
Oh.
I was getting all involved. I was like, what is he going to say? He was like, a food for thought. I'm like, I was all excited. I was like, oh, what's he going to say?
And we on the edge of our seats. We're waiting.
Oh. There's that one. I'm trying to see if I can get it on the actual screen.
And they,
now, yeah, yeah. I just gotta lower the gains. All right, is all good?
Good to go.
you sound better.
Yeah, sometimes the pulse is a little bit more sensitive. Should not be that. Should not do that. Yeah, should not do that. Because I gotta watch the settings sometimes. Alright, yeah, yeah, if you're gonna do a Zoom meeting again, just send me the link and I'll be there on
Okay.
the Skype.
Because I forgot that you're not on the actual computer. But I think you could still do it on your phone or your tablet. As long as you have the number and the password, you can join any meeting. As long as you have either one of those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but here's the thing that I've been having a little problem with. You know, like I was lagging and stuff,
Right.
and I think it's the hang on, it's doing it again. Yeah, so again, as I was saying, okay, check. All right. So again, as I was saying, is that yeah, I was trying to Chromecast and use my Chrome and Zoom at the same time. But it was causing a lot of delay. It was causing the computer to lag out. So it would be wise because of it, God damn, I did it again. Hey,
Are we in?
Yeah, we're still here. I'm just trying to figure out how to get us on here. So small
Okay.
active pain. Okay, so that's just one of us.
yeah,
That's just there. That's all of you. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can get it.
and what it is, you're putting me on full frame. Yeah, just send me the link next time on Skype, okay?
That's fine.
Should be the Zoom. Oh no, wrong one.
See, that's the first Zoom.
That's the wrong capture. Yeah.
That's meeting controls.
Should be.
It's not. That's the problem. It's not showing up on here. That's the problem.
I had the same problem too with OBS with that.
Right. It'll
I couldn't
only
get-
show a certain amount of windows, but it doesn't show. Like I can see it on my screen. I can see the 3 pictures and myself.
Right.
And if I try to go to window capture, I don't see it. And,
Unless you can use it as a window capture by itself. You think?
and that's what I'm doing. And it's
Yeah.
not showing up. That's the problem. And I don't understand why.
OBS wants to be difficult.
Who knew, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's Monday. That's what I'm just going to blame it on from now on. That it's Monday.
Panic Monday.
There's many different video formats out there other than OBS. Depending on what you want to use and how you want to work it. Problem is, if we're used to OBS, it's a little challenging to be changing the game at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I'm just going to take it off and see if I can find it. It's really driving me insane because I mean, I'm testing it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Hemi. Hey, Hemi, what's up, man? Here, Bobby.
Eating.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? Yeah. I don't think I got the resources necessary to run Chrome and Zoom at the same time unless if I use YouTube on my phone and then I can use Zoom on the computer and vice versa if the link is sent on the Skype instead. So I know I'm trying to really say it without having any more further interference.
That's probably why you're getting all that. That's why.
Let's get to what?
He's getting all that interference. That's why.
Hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I can't get videos of us 3 on here or of us 4. For some reason, it won't let me do it, and I don't know why.
I had the same problem. It's not just you then.
Okay.
Yeah, I had the same problem with it. Stupid OBS won't do it.
Right, like if I were to go to window capture on the right-hand side under sources, it pulls up a window and it says, there's Windows default lock screen, there's Zoom, but it's a white screen. Which
Right
I
on.
bet you that's where for us. So if I were to hit yes, and if I hit show, it'll show the white screen. But then if I go to
Right.
us and go to share screen, and then go to here for OBS, hit share, it's going to have a black screen, but you can see my mouse in that black screen.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't have us 3 in there. For some weird reason, it's not showing up. I mean, I would love to have us on that right-hand side. That'd be nice.
Yeah, everybody can see who we are for once.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, just more figuring out, more stuff to do.
Hmm.
I know other people do it.
Yeah.
That's just me. That's.
Yeah, man.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Oh, and it's like when you share a screen, it puts me.
It probably lags everybody out because it does that.
Yeah.
The only reason I was doing share screen with Hemi earlier was because I was showing the screen to him live instead of waiting 2 minutes because everybody on YouTube is 2 minutes behind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna probably end the stream because now there's lots and lots of clouds,
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing you can do about it.
as you can tell, which is fine. I got a lot of things taken care of, and I got a lot of things accomplished, which is nice.
It does look like an aurora.
It does.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't mind it when if you had to end it because of the clouds, but I'll be like, please just do it for 5 more minutes. You just got here.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Bummer.
Well, I've been on for almost 2.5 hours, so.
Well, thank you for trying.
Oh, that's what I'm
Yep.
always here for. I always like to try.
Yeah.
I
Good
wasn't.
effort. Yep.
I wasn't even gonna come out here, but then I saw the sky and I was like, let's go for it. I got things to try out.
Do it again another day.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Clear skies.
Yeah. Yeah. So like now it just me had technical issues, but Ellie has technical issues as well.
Yeah, we all did. Yeah, unfortunately.
Go listen to some Total Brian.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna end it because it's about 11:30.
All right. Thank you, Chris.
Oh, you're very welcome, and thank you guys for coming on. You know, and thank you for everyone that was in the chat.
Anytime.
Jello, Kim, Joanne, you guys, of course, naturally. Amol was on. You know,
Yeah.
Joe was on with us.
Yeah.
I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to come in a little bit way more earlier. If you do have a first spot, like when you just come on,
Well,
just
here's the thing, Bobby.
5:30.
What I do, Bobby, is I post within 3 to 6 hours before I stream. If I know it's going to be clear, I will post on YouTube to let everyone know that I will be live.
okay.
So it'll go out as a notification to say, hey, I'm going to be going at such and such time. So just make sure
Yeah.
you keep checking, because if you have the notification bell on, it will show that I have a stream coming up. Now, tonight was just sporadic. I posted at 7. I posted an hour before I was going to come on.
Yeah.
So it was just totally random. But make sure you check out and make sure you hit that bell. And make sure you hit personalized. Because if you don't hit personalized, like if you don't do all, it won't show up.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, boy.
Right. So
All right.
I am going to end the stream. And then I
Have a
want to
good
say,
night.
yep, I
Say
wanna
it.
say- yep,
Hello to Kenzie and Mrs.
I will, definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Good deal.
All right, you guys have a wonderful night.
Yeah. Good
See you,
night.
man.
Good
All right,
night.
thank
All
you.
right, bye.
Good night, everybody.
All right, out.
Yeah.
All right. So that was Ron, and that was Hemi, Joe, and Bobby. So we're going to end the stream. But lots of good things going on tonight. Lots of good things. We now can add 3 to 5 people on the call. And it won't lag. How amazing is that? And by the way, look at those clouds. Those clouds are amazing. Look at them just go right across the screen. That's just a 1 second exposure at 100 gain. Look at them just go right through. That's mesmerizing. So yeah. Yeah. Kim, I would love for you to set it up. What you do, Kim, real quick, before I let everyone go. I will talk to you separately. I will message you privately, and we can get that together, so this way we could test it out. If you're available tomorrow, I would love to try to get it together and see if it works out. So, message me in a little bit on Facebook, on Messenger, and we'll get that together. So this way we can get you on the call too. So, yeah. Genghis Khan was on, Amol was on, Morgello. Thank you to Hemi, Ron, Bobby, Joe, Kim, Joanne. So many people. Which is so nice. We have a great community. We have a fantastic community. Which is awesome. Things didn't work out the way they wanted to earlier in the night. But that's okay. Because we're growing together, which is awesome. So with that being said, you guys have a wonderful night. And I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna let this music play for a little bit. Sit back, relax, and I'll talk to everyone later. Have a good night. Bye.